Okay, I don't know how long this quiet will last because I put the dogs out. And if anybody asks who let the dogs out, that'd be me. Okay, so first thing you want to do, because there's a bunch of stuff going on here, you need to follow, these are the order of operations. So there's an order to like what to choose to do first. So assuming you're not sure about this order of operations, we call it PEMDAS. The P would be parentheses or grouping symbols. Like I won't write that there. And sometimes like you'll see things in brackets or parentheses, and that's usually the stuff that you're going to do first. So we don't have that. Exponents would be the next thing. So that's meaning, like you can't you can't raise a to the third power. I mean, that's what they mean by exponents is if you have something like 2 to the third power, so which is going to be 2 times 2 times 2. So that has an actual answer to it. And so that's what they mean by exponents. So there's none of these exponents here that we can actually do any math to. So let's see. The next thing is multiply or divide. So those are the same color because you would do those operations in the order that they appear pretty much from left to right. So as we're chugging along from left to right, I see this right here, which this bar means division. So I wasn't sure if you were aware of that. So it can be written like this: 2 a to the third divided by a to the second. So we can actually, you can do that. Usually, so if there was a number here, like a 1 or anything, you would actually divide the numbers. If there's not, then that just stays the same. So pretty much like 2 divided by, well, it really could be a 1, but I don't want to confuse you. So there's nothing to divide it by, so that's going to stay 2. For the exponents, you subtract. So it's A3, 3 of these take away 2 of these. So actually it looks like I could go into a longer explanation of that. I'm not sure whether I should do that now, but 3 of these take away 2 of these is going to just leave 1A. So hopefully that makes sense. And you can only subtract these if they're the same letter, the same variable. Like if this one was a different variable, then you couldn't mess with those. So hopefully that makes sense. Maybe I can show you this down here, because let me show you how that works. You've got 2a, just like we did, 2 to the third means 2 times 2 times 2. 2a to the third means 3 a's. And down here we have 2 a's. So when you just, they cancel out. So I'm just not sure how advanced you are in any of this. So I'm kind of taking a stab at it. I don't know how deep to go. So that would leave 2a. So that's what we mean by the exponents. Okay, so we did that one. Now we're chugging along. This is addition, so we keep looking. This is addition. This right here is multiplication. They had the X sign, but the higher you go in math, we don't mess with that. We just have the dot. So for multiplication, if the variables are the same, okay, first of all, before you get to the variables, you would just take care of the numbers. So 4 times 6 is 24. So when we divided these variables, we subtracted them. When you multiply them, you add them up. So here we have 1b, and here we have 3 of them. And again, you could write that down as 6b times b times b, and this one could be 4b. So you can actually just count them up. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 b's. Okay. Now for this part, there's nothing that we can do with this. So if you can't do anything mathematical like we did, this we could actually do 4 times 6. That's a mathematical thing that you could do. But there's nothing left that you can do with this thing, so you just bring it down. And this was positive, so you can't lose that sign there. So pretty much that's just what your answer is, and maybe that would make a little bit more sense. Again, I don't know how, advanced that you are in any of this stuff, and sort of rushing before my husband comes inside and messes up what I'm doing, or the dogs. So hopefully that makes sense, and yeah, let me know. Okay, bye now.